First of all, everything I'm about to say is for entertainment purposes only. I made it all up for entertainment, so you can either love it or hate it. Welcome to Egypt. Egypt is in Africa. Aladdin is a /black man /Israelite /Hebrew, whatever you want to call it. He's black. He also supposed to be representing Jesus Christ. That's why he have that bread in his hand. Remember, in the Bible, Jesus Christ said, "I am the bread of life." Before Jesus went back to heaven, he told one of his disciples to take care of his sheep. The sheep represent the people who follow him. The sheep represents those who believe in the Lord. And here is Aladdin walking on all these sheeps. And these men are throwing the sheep. This represents God's people being mistreated. No, Aladdin didn't have the big house and the nice clothes, but he had heart, and he represented any humble person that lived on earth. That's why and exactly why he was chosen. Just look at his actions. He was poor himself, but yet he's feeding the poor. Took up for the innocent when they couldn't take up for themselves.
You are a worthless street rat. You were born a street rat. You'll die a street rat.
The word street rat, translation, N-word. Remember, to take the self-esteem away from a black man and to make them feel like they're nobody, all they gotta do is call him an N-word.
Princess? What are you doing outside the palace and with this street rat?
Street rat, translation, what are you doing with this N-word? Him being the prince is not the reason he won the Princess Jasmine's heart. She didn't care if he wasn't a prince or not. He already won her heart right there on the first night. And notice she got an apple in her hand. Remember in the Bible when God told Adam not to eat from the forbidden tree, but yet his wife gave him the forbidden fruit from the forbidden tree, and he did eat. The apple represents the strong influence that women have on men, and yet there's another scene where she has an apple. Him becoming a prince only symbolizes him having authority to make change. The name of this song is called A Whole New World while they riding on the carpet. He's showing her how he want to change the world. They sing a whole new world because they want a whole new world where there is no slave trade. So that means should be no slave ships. A whole new world of them giving black people the truth. A whole new world of bringing all cultures together. Time for part 2. Princess Jasmine is an example of it doesn't matter how much jewelry you have, how big your house is, how rich you are, how many palaces you own. It doesn't matter. You cannot buy happiness. And this woman was never happy. So no, Aladdin did not want to become a prince so he can win over Princess Jasmine. He wanted to become a prince so he can change laws. See, this whole movie is based on freedom, being free. See, the genie was a Hebrew slave. That's what he represented.
10,000 years will give you such a crick in the neck.
So he said he was in the lamp for 10,000 years. Translation, he was a slave for many years. So in the Bible, Moses led the Israelites out of Egypt and freed them. In the same way, Aladdin represents Moses freeing the Israelites through the genie. The genie represents the Israelites /Hebrews. See, Aladdin was chosen. However, this person was not chosen. That's why the mouth closed on him, because it wasn't for him. See, like I said, the genie was a slave, right? And this guy right here named Jafar was a representation of a con man, an evil man, a racist man, a man that didn't care about no one but himself and would put anybody under to get at the top. See, he wanted to use the genie like any other racist person misused slaves. The fact that Jafar got his foot on this genie face says it all. So he just wanted to misuse the genie just like any other racist person misused slaves. wanted to use him to work for him. Why he got the genie working like a slave? Why he ain't making no wishes? Instead, he using the genie as a slave. Look how he looking with Jafar versus how he looked at when he was with Aladdin. Look how happy he was. See, even though Genie was a slave and Aladdin was his master, he didn't treat him like a slave. And technically, he only made one wish for himself. He only wished to become a prince, to change laws, to do the right thing. In the second wish, he didn't wish for nothing. He assumed that he needed help, so he saved him and counted as a wish. In the third wish, he freed the genie, he freed the slave. Jafar used black magic to find Aladdin, sent him to go get the genie, so he can misuse him. If you want the heart and willpower of a slave, you gotta know how it feels to be one.
Everything that goes with it.
The genie represents the freedom of the Israelites.